Every kingdom has a constitution. Every movement has a manifesto. It's the foundational document that declares its values, its purpose, and the character of its citizens. When Jesus, the king of a new and different kind of kingdom, sat down on a mountainside, he delivered his manifesto, and it was nothing short of a complete reversal of the world's values. We call them the Beatitudes, from the Latin word for blessed or happy. But Jesus' definition of a blessed life is jarringly counterintuitive. It is an upside-down constitution for an upside-down kingdom. He begins not with strength, but with weakness. This is the gateway to all the other blessings. To be poor in spirit is not about material poverty. It is the radical, honest admission of our spiritual bankruptcy before God. It is the end of self-sufficiency. It is the humble recognition that we bring nothing to the table. And in that very emptiness, Jesus says, we receive everything, the kingdom itself. This is followed by mourning our own brokenness and the brokenness of the world, and by a meekness that is not weakness, but a strength that has been yielded to God's control. From this foundation of humble dependence, a new desire is born. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness. This is not a self-righteous quest for moral perfection, but a desperate craving for God's will to be done in us and in the world. It is a hunger that can only be satisfied by God Himself. And the natural outflow of being satisfied by God's mercy is to show mercy to others. The mercy we receive becomes the mercy we give. The final three Beatitudes describe the citizen of the kingdom in full maturity. The pure in heart are those whose motives have been cleansed, whose inner world is aligned with God's. Their reward is the greatest of all privileges: to see God, to perceive His work and His presence in all things. Peacemakers are not merely peacekeepers who avoid conflict, but those who actively work to reconcile people to each other and to God. They are so aligned with the Father's work that they are called His own children. And finally, the paradox. Blessed are those who are persecuted. This is the inevitable collision. When a life is truly lived according to the values of this upside-down kingdom, it will naturally conflict with the values of the world's kingdoms. The world prizes pride, not poverty of spirit; power, not meekness; self-satisfaction, not a hunger for righteousness. To be persecuted for the sake of Christ is the ultimate confirmation that you belong to His kingdom. So the Beatitudes are not a ladder of virtues we must climb to earn God's favor. They are a portrait, painted by Christ, of what a person looks like when they have truly surrendered to God's grace. It is a life that begins in emptiness and ends in an unshakable, heavenly joy. Choose one beatitude to meditate on today. Do not ask, how can I achieve this? Instead, ask, God, how are you already cultivating this characteristic in me? And how can I yield to your work? Rest in the knowledge that it is He who blesses, and it is He who builds His kingdom within you.